Hello, my students of the God Drafter himself. Back again for another Crimson Vow drafty. Before we start, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you so much. Do it. I'll wait. Thanks. Alright, let's go. Pick one, pack one. I seem to open quite a few rare lands these days. Or maybe we're just remembering the times that we do. But yeah, we're not taking that card. What do we have for us? We have a Child of the Pack. We all know how good that is. Fierce Retribution, solid removal spell. And really, that's about it. Yikes. I'm going to go ahead and take the Child of the Pack. I've just had way too much good success with it, but this is not really a pack that you want to be opening. Child of the Pack is a good card, but oftentimes it's kind of risky to also just take a 2-color card right off the bat, but I guess in this low power pack, the Child warrants it. And pack number 2 is also not giving us too much. I actually don't mind second picking Flame Blessed Bolt after taking Child of the Pack. Pick one. Because Cobbled Lancer I don't think you need to take super early. We even passed one early in our first pack. Gutter Skulker is pretty similar to the Lancer in that respect. I don't think you need to take it early. Don't even think it's that good anyways. Cadet is fine, but again, not a card I want to take this early. Yeah, I mean, I will take the removal spell here. Flame Blessed Bolt is the best of the 1-mana removal spells in this format. You compare it to like the Piercing Light or the Gift of the Fangs, and it's just leagues better, but pretty weak pack number 2. Hopefully pack number 3 can give us more of a direction here. And it kind of does. Distracting Geist is interesting. I don't know if we're going to want to take it here. Lumberknot's good. Resistance Squad is fine. Chill again. Flourishing Hunter. I think Flourishing Hunter, and I've said this tons of times, I'm sure if you've watched me at any number of times at this point, you'll know I've said this before, but Flourishing Hunter is just so good. It's bigger than basically everything in the format. It gains you a bunch of life to help stabilize. Honestly, I don't mind just taking it third pick here, given what we've already done. I think you could stay open if you wanted to and take the Lumberknot, but it's just a little bit awkward, I guess. I mean, you could always go Jund too, and Child of the Pack and Lumberknot are good together. You know what? I will go ahead and take it, just to do something a little bit different, I guess, but otherwise Flourishing Hunter would be a fantastic pickup. Dormant Grove, okay. That's another really solid pickup given the 2 dual color cards I've already taken. Now we are passing, 2 good green cards and then some other playable green, but Dormant Grove is already a nice one with the start we have. And if you ever curve out into Dormant Grove, it's just so hard to beat. Okay, got a few black cards here. Unhallowed Phalanx with the Ancient Lumberknot's pretty funny. Red card wise, Ridgewolf and Pummeler are just okay. I guess the Pummeler does have synergy with the Dormant Grove. Kind of depends on what kind of route we want to go down. I'm not huge on Innocent Traveler. It's okay. If you can curve out into it, it's decent, but oftentimes I don't think it's good enough to warrant taking here. I think I'm going to try taking the Pummeler in this pick and maybe just leaning into the red more than... I mean, the green cards are not very good. Okay. We're going to take probably an Epicure here over, say, the Fearful Villager. Villager also okay with the Lumberknot, but Epicure's been really solid for me in my red decks. Like, it's a 1-mana 1/1, yeah, but it helps you find your lands if you need them early or, discard excess lands later on. Not upset running them in my red decks. Sure Strike's also fantastic. Red has a lot of like menace creatures and whatnot, so you can often blow people out with it. Pick 7, we have like a Scavenger, which is good, a Hunter, which is good, Grizzly would be fine, Lacerate Flesh would be fine. Those are pretty low on the totem pole removal spells for me. I think we're just going to stick with the Hunter now since we passed the first one. Similarly, Witch's Web is a decent combat trick, but I guess this time we'll just take the Fearful Villager. as it's easier to pick up the combat tricks later on anyways. We will take Crushing Canopy here, passing another Fearful Villager. I like main decking this card in best of one. Too many really good flyers and or enchantments. This card always, I'm happy to play in the main. Okay, not a terrible start so far. Just a bunch of like value creatures. We are still leaning into red-green for now, which wants to be more on the werewolf side of things. But, I mean, I think it's best to stay open in this format anyways, just because there are so many bombs that you could open in pack 3. Don't really care for Pyre Spawn. Flourishing Hunter is just a better 6-drop. I'm okay taking the Honored Heirloom here. If we open something bomby we're splashing for, then this is going to be nice. Also helps ramp out. Okay, Flourishing Hunter on the wheel. I will play 2 of those. Sharpshooter's fine, but Hunter's just better and a better signal anyways. This was the pack with all of the like red and green cards. This was the worst of the cards that we could wheel. We're probably not going to want to run on a Disciple here, but we'll see. In the last few pickups of some unplayables. Okay, another Villager. Yeah, Concealing Curtains is a good card. It's our pick. Pack 2 open here. Do I just end up taking this and keeping an eye out for some black? I guess I do. Another really, really awful pack here for us where we don't want to first pick any of these cards except for Save the Curtains. Yeah. Alright. Curtains it is. Curtains also fine with like the Lumberknot. A little bit of a toughness value there. But dang, some really poor opens for us. Hopefully what we get past can salvage a little bit. And yeah, this is kind of nice. Wolfkin Outcast has been really good for me. Mariner's always good. Another Bolt can't be bad. There's a Scavenger in the pack. Probably going to just lean in towards taking the green card again. I don't really want to take another 6-drop, but in essence, this can also just be a 4-drop, right? If you have another wolf or werewolf on the battlefield, it costs 2 less, so it's probably fine to take that over the second Flame Blessed Bolt. Now, if I had an Abrade in this pack, or maybe like a Wolf Strike, I think I'd take those over the Outcast, but here we'll just go ahead and take the Outcast. And get an Abrade. Nice. That's perfect. Exactly what we're looking for. Probably dipping out of black now. Maybe splash the Lumberknot, but odds are we're going to just try to build a really solid red-green list. And yeah, Abrade's fantastic. Right now, I don't really want to be running the Disciple if I don't have to, but everything else is fine. Hoping that the Outcast becomes a 4-drop. You never really want to cast Pummeler for anything less than 3. We're looking for the Weaver of Blossoms, and some more early plays. Just a couple early plays right now, but that's okay. I mean, I say I'm not high on this Fearful Villager. I actually have 2 of them right now. I guess they're okay with like the Dormant Groves. Okay, yikes. Yeah, these packs have just been super strange. I don't know what I was supposed to be doing. Like, Thirst for Discovery is the best card here. We don't want the Blood Hypnotist. It's just a 3/3 for 3 that can't block. I only have one way to make a blood token right now. That's the Epicure. It is going to be better than the Lightning Wolf, I think. Just because it's early enough that I can still pick up some other ways to make blood, but another pretty underwhelming pack. Like Whispering Wizard, the best card here? Man, I've never been big on Snarling Wolf, but I guess it does have synergy and it's something to do early. It's certainly better than the Disciple anyways. Sure. Okay, well, I mean, 6-pick Flame Blessed Bolt number 2. I can't complain about that. Sure, why not? Yeah, this is going okay. I wonder if there was a clear color that I should have been in. I expect us to see a lot of good stuff in packs, or in pack 3 though. But it looks like maybe there was a red-blue deck available. Celebrant seems fine. We did take that Blood Hypnotist, so there is some value in getting some creatures that can produce more blood. I think I like taking them over the second Epicure here. This is kind of a hybrid werewolf slash vampire deck. As we get another card that I'm not super fond of, the Rural Recruit. This is probably not going to make the main. In fact, I think there are so many better 4-drops in the format that I can still pick up that I might actually just take this Gluttonous Guest here and maybe consider still playing some of the black cards. Third Fearful Villager. With 3 Fearful Villagers, we really need to pick up some combat tricks now too. I was talking about earlier how there are a lot of menace creatures, and so if and when your opponents do double block, you can just really get them good. So Witch's Web will be a decently high pickup. Sure Strike would be nice. As we get another Snarling Wolf here over Sharpshooter, I think? No, we'll go with the Sharpshooter. It's better for the Dormant Grove and whatnot. I might actually run this Bramble Armor now too, because of our all of our menace creatures and the smaller creatures in general that we have, so we'll see. But we're going to need some help here in pack 3. And Stensia Uprising is a good piece of help. Wow. 2 other cards that we would really like here. The second Abrade or the first Falconwrath Celebrants. Those would be really, really good. But this is not really like a bomb card. It's just really, really good, yeah? Just so much value that it's going to be hard to pass, but sadly, 2 good cards. Celebrants and Abrade. Don't think we're going to wheel either of those. Hopefully we can get past some other good stuff. There's a Weaver of Blossoms now if we want that. Could have still leaned into the green-black too. I think for now it's too late and we're probably just going to stick with the straight-up red-green werewolves. But there was a world where I ended up in green-black. And maybe like splashing the Child of the Pack, but it's too late now. Weaver's good. Some more playables as well. Wolf on the pass, Scorpion, another Bolt. Taxidermist, I like that one a lot. 2-drop, it's not a wolf, but it ramps you, it fixes you, and then it turns into a relevant creature later on. There's a Sure Strike that we're passing, Ridge Wolf, Wolf. 2-drop's too good. Okay, another Wolfkin Outcast. And let's see how many early werewolves and wolves I have now. I have Wolf, 1, 3 Fearful Villagers, Weaver. So yeah, we have a decent number of ways to cast one of these on turn 4. But I think combat tricks are still just high priority here for us. And we're not really seeing any as we take another Sporeback Wolf here. Or rather, our first. Oh, gonna regret not taking that Sure Strike or Witch's Webs or even the 1-mana trick. Odds are I'm gonna end up cutting the Hypnotist, I would think, and maybe even the Epic here. If we can get like a Sure Strike and a Witch's Web, I think we'll be really happy with our deck. And as those are just combat tricks, it wouldn't be too hard to see those. So those are high priority, I would say, at this point, because we have enough creatures. What is this missing? I guess we didn't see any Wolf Strikes. Reckless Impulse is decent. There's a second Ancestral Anger, but we're not going to be playing that. Alright, a little bit of card draw, never hurt. Certainly could make the deck. There's a Witch's Web. Good, good. This is pick 7, so we could still get a Sure Strike next pick. Please? No, didn't. Any chance we run Nature's Embrace? No. Already have a Crushing in the main. Already have 1 Disciple. So I guess we'll just take the Anger. Huh. So somebody took the Abrade, but both the Celebrants and the Bolt came back. Real happy to get that Celebrants, actually. Another card I just found. I mean, I've already said how good the Celebrants has been, but... Okay, I think I'm going to cut the Bramble Armor now. And... How many 2-drops do I have? One... Yeah, I probably need to keep all my 2s. I could probably cut Pummeler, I guess. Another Sporeback Wolf. So these Sporeback Wolves are surprisingly good here. Actually, man, I wonder if I take Vampire's Vengeance too. Vengeance looks good in this deck, but I think the Wolves are a necessity when we have... Oh, we wield the Sure Strike, thank God. When we have the double Wolfkin Outcast. Not going to play 2 of the Snarling Wolf. I think I just cut the Snarling Wolf, period. And maybe the Magma Pummeler, like I was saying. Got the Blood Petal Celebrant now, too, since I've gotten better pickups. This is only 3 2-drops, though. Wield the 3rd Anger. I think that's good. Yeah, we picked up so many good 2 and 3s that enable the Wolfkin Outcast that this should be fine. I guess I don't... This Apprentice Sharpshooter looks pretty bad in the deck, doesn't it? I suppose another random 1 or 2 drop would just be better. Either Epicure or the Celebrant. Or maybe just putting the Wolf back in the deck. There's nothing wrong with it. And it has more synergy. Even though Blood is nice. Let's see here. We're going to go heavier on the red than the green, even though we have more green pips. We don't need double green until later, really, whereas we do have a bunch of cheap red cards and then double red, so... That seems right to me. Decent looking curve. Yeah, I think this is going to work out. I think this is going to work out just fine. All right, let's go. Calling it. 7 wins. 7 wins or your money back. Had a bit of a rough day today on stream. Took quite a few losses, but in the end, we managed to rattle off some wins to recoup some of our rating back. Would snap keep it with a green source, but we're going to have to mulligan this. Go down to 6, and that's a really good 6. Nice. I think we're going to pitch the Hunter here. And keep all the cheap spells. We have turn 2 Taxidermist, turn 3 Dormant Grove. Assuming they don't kill the Taxi. And even if they do kill the Taxidermist, we can go like turn 2 Reckless and try to get some value that way, but we'll see what they do. Alright, well. They're representing a Sure Strike, I guess. They had a Bolt, so they were willing to use their Sure Strike instead of Bolt there. Alright, Snarling Wolf, not a terrible draw. If they want to attack with their Epicure again, I will block with the Wolf. And then if they want a Sure Strike, that's fine. Mono red thus far. Belligerent Guests, and so they're just going to pass, sure. I think we're just going to start getting the Grove online then. This is kind of an important turn, though. If they just have another Bolt. Oh, maybe they are mono red. I was going to say, if they have another Bolt, they just get to swing in and do some biz. because I have no more action left. Okay, we're going to force it out. They've already represented the Sure Strike, so if they give me the opportunity to block, we're going to block the Epic here. And they just had another Braid, or another removal spell, sure. That will be very good next turn. Let's hope we can hit a 2-3 or something this turn, since we have a few of them. I guess hitting Bolt was not the worst case scenario. The only issue is, now I'm not going to have the Grove online anymore, unless I play the Flourishing Hunter post-combat, but next turn, getting a... Oh, they have that card too. Next turn, getting a 7-7 and a 3-6 seems really nice. We do have a Crushing Canopy somewhere in the deck for that. We're at a high enough life total that I don't need to sandbag the Hunter for life. Let's go ahead and make a 7-7 and a 3-6. That gives all of our creatures vigilance. Yeah, I guess they are mono red. Sweet. Ooh, that's kind of scary. So now they're going to try to ping me out and get there with the Stensia. Like, they can just keep... They're not chumping. Oh, so they're going to go for the 13. Okay. So they might just pass the turn here, hit me for 7, and then try to burn me out with, like, the Wolf and the Flame Breather. Killing a 7-7 here also looks really good for them, though. Nice. Alright, well that's good for us that they're killing the 7-7, because we have a lot of other big creatures that we can still draw. Well, not looking great. I really needed to hit a spell there. Okay. Alright, well... I guess I need to start attacking again. I don't think they're going to mass block it, so we can just get in for some points of damage. They're going to be able to ping me out here rather quickly, though. I'm pretty close to dead if they just kill this Sporeback Wolf. If I could draw my other Flourishing Hunter next turn, I think we win. So this is a huge Alluring Suitor. They have 10 mana with which to pump. So... 10 mana means they can pump 5 times. Oh, wait, that's not what we want to do then. We want to block like this. Because if I could put the Grove Strider on the Epicure and they'd be unable to eat it, I think we would do that, but they can make their Epicure a 6 toughness, so. Sorry, 6 power. Alright, and remember this has trample, so it's pretty important that I just kill that without taking any trample damage. Big draw step here for us. Okay, not bad. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I attack, they can just mass block. And I only get to kill the wolf and the 1/1, so I think I'm just gonna play the werewolf and pass. I can't risk it. They're at 7 life, so they might really... or they might realistically block like that. This game is close, though. I don't think I've seen a monocolored deck in this format yet. Alright, main deck, or main phase rather, a Braid. Ping me for 1. They're almost in attack with all mode. Oh, that kills me. Mass pump. Sure. GG's. Yeah, just needed to draw 1 more spell. That's too bad. I don't know. I don't know what I did wrong there. Could have been that turn that I played out the Flourishing Hunter, but we really needed to start applying the pressure. So I could have played the 2-4 instead and pumped that and wait a turn and gain 5 the follow, gain 6 the following turn. Not sure, not sure. Like I said though, we're guaranteed 7 wins, so I wouldn't lie to you. 1 loss just means we're well on our way to a 7-1. I'm gonna keep this, even though we're on the draw. I think the Stensia Uprising is too good. It's annoying. Okay, well, green was good. Yeah. Maybe we can just draw like a bolt or something. Anything to cast next turn would be kind of nice. But I guess if that's quote-unquote how quickly they're coming out of the gates, then it's not too much of an issue. One drop and then nothing until turn 4, perhaps. Whispering Wizard. Hopefully I draw a removal for that right now. Did not. But we have our turn 4 Outcast, so that's pretty good. Sure. That's why I didn't attack with a Villager. If they had a removal spell, we didn't want to run into it. I guess now we'll just get the Stensia online and pass. We're at 9 permanents. We might just end up losing to the Flyers here. Okay, it's a good turn to cast our Impulse then. Witch's Web and a Fearful Villager. So let's play the land. Attack for 2 since it's got Menace. And we're just going to play out 2 Wolves, I think. Not going to sack our Uprising. Too valuable to keep getting 1/1s. Another Fearful Villager. Okay, attack with all of these, leave back the humans. Our game plan here is just to overwhelm them with menace creatures here. No blocks. I'm losing the Witch's Web if I don't cast it this turn, but it feels like it's probably better to go Villager Villager than it is to get for 3 extra points of damage, right? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. They would go to 9. Yeah, I think it's better that we wait. And just keep racing like this. Ooh, they took a turn off too, so... Well, now we're gonna get to play this, which pumps up all of our creatures. If it resolved. These are good attacks. They have to throw some number of double blocks on my fearsome werewolves here. If they kill too many of my permanents, then the Stensia Uprising could actually kill them as well. And remember, we're still going to get a 1/1 at end of turn. So we even have a blocker for their attacks next turn. They did mill a life gain card, though, so they're probably going to suit up their Cruel Witness with lifelink. Remember, if they kill too many of my creatures, I get to poke them with the Stensia, and they give up. Alright. I guess it's not a poke if it's 7 damage, it's more like a boom. 1-1, the perfect start to a 7-1. Like I said, easy 7 wins. If I don't get to 7, it's rigged. Rigged against me. They're trying to pull me down. They know I'm too good. Which I am. I'm clearly too good. Alright, this is one of those hands. I'm 2 lands on the play. Need to find a land in 2 draw steps. Good. No sweat. No sweat. That's what we like to see. Storm Chaser Drake. Canopy already has a target. Wonderful. Kindly Ancestor, sure. I do need to find a land here, so I think we're going to Impulse. I don't think we want a Crushing Canopy or anything. I did find a land. We're just going to pass. Try to block the Ancestor. I don't really want to play the Grove out next turn, but such a good card that probably going to have to. Black too, huh? They might just attack with the Ancestor this turn because it's a free roll to gain 2 life, you know? And I'm going to go ahead and use this because we're just going to be using up our mana for the next foreseeable turns, so. Now they can give their Drake a lifelink thing here and draw a card, but I think that's okay. The only thing I don't like about playing Dormant Grove next turn is that I don't get to develop out my board with another creature until technically until like the Grove flips. I think they're just thinking about playing the, yeah, enchantment right now. I think that's a good play for them. Alright. The Grove's probably too good not to play, but it would have been nice to just play Celebrants and start jamming. Yeah, 2 lifelink. We want to draw another land next turn so we can go Villager plus crush their Drake. Alright. I don't think they're sacking. I guess they are straight up 3 color then. Wow, yeah, they are. Sure. Did not draw the land. Hmm. Celebrants might still just be the play this turn. Probably is. Let's go ahead and hit him for 4. I might be taking a bit of damage here, though. If they do something to my Celebrants, I'm taking upwards of 6 plus. Yeah, pretty awkward. I mean, again, Celebrants was a really good use of our mana, but... Alright, so they're gonna sack the Geist and give double strike. So I'm gonna take 6 in the air, and they're gonna get to draw an extra... Oh, no, wait, I always forget that those things don't pump power. Never mind. So if they enchant their Drake, I take 4 in the air, they gain 4. That's not as bad. Still not great, and they've got a lot of value out of that, but it could be much worse. Okay, so let's go ahead and start by pitching, I think, the Weaver of Blossom here. We only need 1 more land to tick, so good. Play out the land now. Target the villager, flip our creatures. Attack with both of our menace creatures. We don't want to attack with the 3/6 here, because they could just triple block it and I'd only get to kill 1. But any of these that they block are at least a 2-for-1 in my favor. And again, I'm just going to main phase the Crushing Canopy. I can't risk them having Adamant Will or Cradle of Safety, that type of thing. Perfect, that's great. Go ahead and just pop that off right now. And we have 6 life on deck with the Flourishing Hunter. So even though they have a grip full of cards, this is looking decent. I mean, they have a lot of cards, don't get me wrong. Esper's a nice color combination in this format because you have all of those all of those disturbed creatures to pair along with the exploit. So it's really good value, right? Alright, 5 cards in hand. 3/3 flyer, that is okay by me. 2/2, that is also okay by me. Alright. I'm wondering if I want to pitch the villager here. Don't think so. I think we just want to draw. Because if we draw a land, we can cast both of these. And I'm definitely willing to trade my Fearful Villager for their Geist plus their, like, infantry if they want. Really close to just killing them now, too, if they take this. So if they make that play, I think instead I'm going to play out my Flourishing Hunter, gain 6. 10 permanents. Play out the land, 11. And we can maybe set up for Astencia. We only need to poke in for 2 more points of damage. Then we can hit him with the 7. Maybe a little bit of a setup play. That's annoying. That can give a lot of blockers. That card doesn't matter as much. Ooh, they are attacking. Alright, I think I'm attacking with everything next turn. Yeah, and that makes it super easy. Alright, smash out. So because we have Menace, they can only exactly block all of my creatures. And they probably don't want to double block the Fearful Villager. I'm guessing they're going to chump the Hunter and maybe chump the Grove Strider or multi-block the Grove Strider, but I don't think they're going to end up blocking the Villager here. And so right now, we have 11 permanents on the board. The Stensia would be 12. The token it makes would be 13. So odds are I'm going to have to like Witch's Web the Grove Strider when they multi-block it. I'm assuming the Spirit's going on the Hunter. They're going to take 5, go to 4, and then we ping them for the win. Or whatever you want to call 7 damage. Axe them for the win. How are you going to block, OP? You are timing out. Unless it's me that's timing out. I don't think my internet went down or anything. Oh, okay. Where's the your go? That rude? Your go. Oh, there they go. Oh, they are double blocking. Okay, well, in either way, they are losing here, so it doesn't matter. As long as they take some amount of damage and I don't lose any of my creatures. Nice little Stensia Uprising kill. Fantastic. Take action. What's your life total? Pew! Lava Axe. Got him. Back in the top 25. Ay, ay, ay. It ain't easy being the best in the world. Don't let the number 25 trick you. I'm clearly number 1 of all time, greatest ever. See, I'm even yawning with how boring these games are. I'm just too good. But Kenji, you're 2-1. You lost a game. Please. Please. I lose so that people like you on the YouTubes, the viewers, can understand, can appreciate. Yes. To make you think I am more realistic. Not the champion, the hero that I am. Look at that, won the die roll, and we have a nasty curve. I follow rules 1, 2, and 3 right now. Well, I follow rules 1 and 2 right now. We'll see if I end up punting or not. Oh my gosh, this is going to be disgusting. This might actually be our best possible curve here. Turn 1 Wolf into turn 2 Taxidermist means we get a turn 3 Wolfkin Outcast. That is just gross. Like what? Oh, I also missed a point of damage here. I could have attacked with Wolf first since they weren't going to block, but I got too excited. Ah, the Scorpion! We can just ping that though. Ping that, smash in for 8. Yeah, that's what we call good beats. So opponent should be at 10 here. I followed rules 1 and 2, but then I immediately punted. I got too excited. Another Death Toucher. Alright, alright. You got me. They have 4 cards left in their hand. Okay, let's tighten up. I don't think they'll be blocking here with their Scavenger. I don't think they're going to be chumping with their Wolf, so let's get in for 1. And play a nice little menace creature that gives us some looty-tooty capabilities. I will say 2 Death Touchers in a row is cheating versus me. That doesn't matter. It's pretty good. I guess we're going to have to trade with that Scavenger at some point. The Outcast has value on it because if it flips I get to draw cards, but I think now's the time to attack. They're going to put their 2-3 on the 5-4 and probably just take 4. Then we can play our child and say go. Okay, they did hit double black now. The 113, but it enters tapped. If I shoot that and smash, they go to 1. So I think we're gonna... Oh, wait, actually... No, yeah, we rummage away a land. Because they would have to block the Snarling Wolf. We could draw like Sure Strike here, or Witch's Web for lethal. Alright, instead then I think we're just gonna ping. And attack for 4 and make a wolf with the child. That makes more sense then. Brambleworm! Gain 5? Yeah, okay. So swing out, they go block, block. Not lethal enough. Play the hunter, gain 5, say go. Man, if they have their own Flourishing Hunter, they get to gain 13 life off of the Phalanx, and then I'm losing again. That is a lot of big butts. Or if they have the Ancient Lumberknot card. Yeah, look at all these big butts. Let's rummage away one of these lands. Actually, wait, 5, 6, yeah. Okay. Have to main phase this, since it's about to flip. So they didn't use their blood, which means they probably drew a spell. I do not have lethal if I tack out, though. Although it's close, they can block 5. They'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They would maybe take like 7 tops. Gonna sadly just have to pass here. Yep. Obvious that they drew a spell since they didn't use the blood. We need to draw some of our other menace creatures, our 2/3s. Another glutton. Alright. Yeah, we're losing, for sure. It's not bad, but it's not good enough. We might have to combine a couple of combat tricks in a row, but remember, they're gonna gain 2 life now every time they sack a blood. So this is... We are... Yeah, we are falling further and further behind, and I'm sure they... Like, if ever they draw Cannon Fodder, or whatever it's called, or Ancient Lumberknot, our fate is sealed. Okay. Yeah, more big butts. That's a good one, though. That is certainly a start. We might be able to do some attacks next turn now because of our Wedding Crasher. We have a lot of wolves that when they die start drawing us cards. Would be pretty awful for us if they drew another bleed dry, though. All right. That's good for us. I was going to say, their phalanx better block something. It's a 113 after all. Okay, let's go ahead and make sure that doesn't die. I don't think we want to cash that in yet. Let's go ahead and pump our Crasher to eat their worm. That's fine. It's still a trade then. And we're still going to draw some cards. By that I mean one. Is it worth it to flip it into nighttime? I guess not. Or sorry, daytime. We don't need to play this out. It doesn't do anything. Need to find our, like our Grove of the Burn Willows or something. Or not Grove of the Burn. Or Grove... Dormant Grove, that's what it's called. I insta-lose here if they draw Ancient Lumberknot. Ooh! Let's go! Wait, no, that's only 20 damage. I don't die. There it is. All of a sudden, their 1/4s turned into 4/4s. Their Phalanx turned into a 13/13. Let's go! Oh, actually, no, I'm at 1 on board. Because the Apprentice Sharpshooters actually turn into 5/5s with training. Because of the Sporeback Wolf, if they... Yeah. Oh my. They should definitely attack with Sporeback Wolf. I don't know if they realize that or not, but... It's a little bit weird the way that Arena shows it. Their creatures aren't technically 4/4s, of course. There they go. They see it. But the Sporeback Wolf has 2 power to train the Sharpshooters into 5, technically 5/5s. Or whatever, 2 5s that deal 5. Yowza. Yeah, I probably should have just turned that Snarling Wolf into another card. Because a 3/3 doesn't even do anything versus all these 4 toughness creatures that they had in the first place. This is a take 14. Alright, got me. Or 3 menace. Yeah, I need to play out another creature. Turn it back into day, though. Not looking good. The one card that could swing it, and they drew it. It's not super easy for them to attack, though, because I have 2 4-power menace creatures if they don't play anything here. And the only good attacker is the Phalanx, right? Because the Flourishing Hunter eats anything else. Yeah, they're just passing, alright. Oh, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, GG's. Now I need to draw removal for exactly that, or we die. Alright, good game. Let's see here. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I would need to lose 7 permanents here. This is what happens when you don't have much removal. We have 3 damage removal, 2 damage removal, but no way to kill a 4/4 or a well, anything bigger than a 4/4. Oh, well played. I don't know if there was anything I could have done about this. The 2 Death Touchers early wrecked me, the Bleed Dry wrecked me. And then they just drew too many butts. They drew all their butts, and then the correct scenario sequence of Lumberknot plus Catapult. This is clearly a desperation attack. The only way I win this game is if they somehow take 7 damage and I also get to trigger my Stensia. I don't even know if that's possible. Suppose we'll find out. This is the classic, you figure it out. Maybe you die. No, they're not even taking enough damage here. They're taking 5. So even if Stensia triggered, it wouldn't kill them. I'm losing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I would be losing the correct number of permanents. Wow, I would have actually won if we had drawn a pump spell if they make these blocks, huh? Brutal. Brutal. Damn. Good game. That was actually really close. They killed themselves to any pump there. I don't. Maybe there weren't any better blocks, but. Ugh, 2 and 2. After yesterday's video, what did I go? 1 and 3 in yesterday's video. I can't do that twice in a row, can I? 2 bad records. Look, I guaranteed 7 wins. I will say this: if I don't get to 7 wins, it was because I didn't want it. No, their deck was great, though. Played it well, they drew well. They went 1-4, 1-4, 1-4, 1-13 into the Lumberknot, into the cannon fodder. Not sure what else I could have done. The life gain on the Brambleworm was sick. Okay, on the draw, hand is a little bit slow, but I think we can give it a shot. Really need to draw like Taxidermist or my Weaver here. Red-green Epicure, huh? Sure, that's fine. Not even gonna try to trade, huh? Just get it out of the way ASAP. It's a fine draw. I'll draw a 2-2 on turn 2. Sure. Okay. Double bolts. But I don't mind them using removal on my weak creatures if that means they're not developing out more threats. I've got a good planned curve here. We really don't want them to play another big threat this turn. This is important. It's annoying. Naked Dormant Grove. Take 5. And then I'm going to play Celebrants next turn if they have like a last rate. Well, no, I guess our Celebrants is going to be a 5/5. Actually, that's fine. Jeez. That's really bad. Because now I can't even play the Celebrants, they just get to Wolf Strike it. Holy smokes, I need to draw a removal spell here. Wow, that's gonna kill me. What a hit. I have to pass. So they don't get to Wolf Strike anything. Take 5, go to 6. Hope that they don't have... Okay. There's the Abrade. So I think this turn I go for Celebrants. Make it a 5/5. Hope they don't have anything. The question is, why did they play their 6 land and not use the blood? So maybe they have another 7-drop in their hand. Okay, that's good. I mean, I have to block the Lightning Wolf if they attack. Sure. Alright, so they drew a combat trick. I don't think going for the Abrade was the right play. So. Alright, let's see it. Hopefully it's just like +2/+2 and we trade. Oh no, it doesn't work. They have first strike. Don't listen to me. This is actually worse because I take a little bit of trample damage. So I'm at 2 here. Sorry, I take 2, I go to 4 here. They have 1 card left in their hand. I really want to just draw like a 3-drop or a 4-drop creature so I can Abrade the wolf and cast that creature out. Alright, fine. 4 life is still pretty good. This is still a lot of pressure on them. I get to start attacking in with Vigilance. I get to play this 5/4 next turn. I really wanted to play the Hunter with lifelink, but... That's why I played the Celebrants on the previous turn and not the Hunter. Because they had to have a trick to get through. But now I think it'd be a little bit too greedy to wait. Alright. I guess keeping the Vigilance might be better. Yep. OP's drawing well. The problem with losing my Flourishing Hunter... Oh, that's really good. I was going to say, the problem with losing my Flourishing Hunter was that I would not be able to cast the Outcast for 4 mana, but now that probably just locks up the game right there. Our second Hunter was so important. I still feel like they have a 7-drop in their hand. I feel like they have another Brambleworm in their hand or something. But this next turn sequence is going to be so important. That's fine. Raconteur. They're going to pass. Gonna attack with both. They take 10, sure. Play our 5-4, hold up a braid. They go. That's not good enough. And now we GG. Could also blow up the Ripsaw for what it's worth, but now they're just dead on board. Ooh, scary. Oh, Flourishing Hunter, you saved me again, you beautiful beast. Come on. Three wins, 3 and 2. For the people, I will win the game. And if I don't, it's rigged. I told you. Ay. I wonder what our... No, I think we had our dream curve already, right? Turn 1, Wolf. Turn 2, Taxidermist. Turn 3, 5-4. And we lost that game. This is fine. Everything's fine. The only thing not fine here is these wait times. Well, hit that like and subscribe. Did you know if you hit that like and subscribe button and subscribe to me on Twitch, you get good luck for a day. You also don't get ads, and I personally bless you with many good. I already gave you good luck, I guess, but yeah, do it. Just do that. Okay, 3 and 2 now. Want to get at least 2 more wins. On the play here, hand looks fine. On the play makes it a lot better that we can hopefully go turn 3 Villager, turn 4 Outcast. Versus a white deck, I'm guessing the Crushing Canopy is going to find a good home. Especially versus blue-white. Sure. Okay, we need to find a land here. I kept 3 lands. Can we find a land by the third draw step? Turn 3 Villager, turn 4 Wolfkin Outcast is our hope and prayer. The opponent can pump their infantry. Oh, they're just gonna exile. Well, we can also crush that, technically. We did find our land. Alright. So they're gonna hit me for 3. It getting pumped on power means I don't actually get to kill the enchantment and block. Alright, so now it's decision time. Do I Crushing Canopy the circle and then play the Outcast? I guess so. Even though I want to Cruel Witness the... I want to Cruel Witness the flyer, but I have Witch's Web to block a flyer, so I think this makes sense. I think I have to attack as well. Really hoping that they don't have a tempo card here. Yep, take 4. Ow. And another flyer. Awkward. Okay. I need to get aggressive, though. This is the right play. They don't have lethal on the board, and I can kill them next turn with these attacks. Just wish I had a way to give trample. I am a bit concerned that they could have Pierce, or whatever, Fierce Retribution. But if they do, I'm gonna do it to this. Okay, nice. Sure. Nice. Do I want to just play it safe and gain 5 with the Flourishing Hunter, or do I go for the kill? I think I'm going to play the Flourishing Hunter pre-combat, just gain 5 life. And this forces at least a block, because this is 10 damage. Okay. Alright. Woo! Do we get them? They can hit me for like 6. 7? They can hit me for 7? No, 6. They can hit me for 6. Go, baby, go. Yeah, the big play there was killing the enchantment and not killing their flyer. Getting back our werewolf was big importance. Okay. Oh, I guess they're not technically dead on board, are they? Yeah, they weren't technically dead on board. Because they can block both of my 6-drops. But we are going to play around the 2 damage burn spell. Just go like this. Nice. Whatever it's called, piercing something. Alright, baby. 4 wins. Nice. Come on. 3 more. Just need 3 more wins. That can't be hard. I've won 3 games of Magic in my life before. How hard can it be to win 3 more consecutively right now with this deck in this tournament? Super easy. You know why? Because it's going to put me on the play. And I'm going to curve out. And I'm hopefully not going to punt. You might laugh, but I'm kind of serious. If you want to win in best of 1, just be on the play. Curve out. Don't make mistakes. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. I make all these grand claims, but I bet you if you look at the overall win rate of people that are on the play versus on the draw, it's probably not drastically different. I'm sure there is a couple. There are a couple percentage points lost being on the draw, but I can't imagine it's more than, say, like 3%. This is what we call a bad hand. I've got 2 6-drops, a card draw spell when I'm already on the draw. Alright, well. Why not? And I think my only hope here is to pitch a land and hope to draw some land. You can't feel too confident with the mulligan to 5. At least we have a playable mulligan to 5, but come on now. That's actually a fantastic draw step. And I'm just gonna bolt the Drake right now. Instead of pumping. This hand wants to probably just preserve its life total and try to go in a little bit of a longer game, but... Oh, good. That's what I want to see. Aerith. Okay, well, on the bright side, they did lose their Hullbreaker Kraken, but if they have a land, they get to play their 3/3 flyer, and then we're still just dead. Was this a good game? I don't know. Sweet. I don't care. I am happy to trade away with that. Losing the Stensia Uprising is not a big deal. Getting rid of their flyer is actually really good. Okay. Sure, I don't care about that card. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna lose to Aerith, but oh my god, look at their bombs! They have Aerith, Dollhouse, they lost Kraken. Okay, sure. I don't know. Mulligan to 5 as well, by the way. We're gonna try our best, but this is not looking good. They might not even play the Dollhouse this turn. They might be thinking about casting the Repository Scab, sacrificing their Throng, and grabbing their Reckless Impulse back. Yep. Take 2. Yeah, I kind of dig that play. Sure. Cast the Throng this turn, yeah. They are churning through their deck with extreme speed. Alright, let's double spell this turn instead. Hit a bounce and another Reckless by them. So they're gonna bounce my 2/5 and smash out, maybe? Belligerent and Honored Heirloom. Heirloom means they could be splashing. So they can go Heirloom into Alchemist here, would be my guess. Little tempo and beat. Oh, wow. That is surprising. Do they play their land already? Okay, they're gonna rebuy their Scab. They're... Wandering Mind and another land. They're gonna cast their Scab again, get back bounce or something. I think they might be going too much for the long con game here. They're dirtling really, really hard. I'm not sure what I'm gonna need to draw. Probably just my Flourishing Hunters. Soul Cipher board. Okay, yeah. I guess them just drawing a bunch of flyers could do the trick too. But oddly, I don't even feel that far behind. We don't want to flip it yet. Or rather, we don't want to, yeah, flip the Dormant Grove yet, I should say. Two more lands from them. Jeez, they must have another big bomb in their deck somewhere. It's actually not a bad thing if and when they double spell this turn so that I can start making pack mates again. The problem is the flyers. They have the Wandering Mind, they have the Soul Cipher. Okay. Yep. Can't block a flyer, sadly. That is going to be our downfall. Alright, Scab. They're probably getting back their bounce spell here. Yep, they're getting back their Alchemist. Do they have a third Throng they can grab? No, they do not. Do they even want to bounce anything? I have some of those blood producers, so I do think I'm supposed to hold on to the mountain. But technically, if I draw another land next turn, it would have been better to play it out. Lunar Rejection in a land. They have 8 cards left in their deck. They have to kill me. It might be time next turn for me to make the Dormant Grove flip. Yeah. Ooh, them drawing cards was actually bad for them, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. 6 cards left in their deck. Can I win before the Flyers kill me? If I can draw a removal spell for the Wandering Mind or for the Soul Cipher board, should that flip? Because technically they only have 3 turns left ATM. Okay. That's fine. I can play that and make a token next turn. Yeah, here they go. Right. So if 2 of their creatures die, they get to flip their flyer, and then I'm on a 2-turn clock. But I don't, like, I cannot just take a hit here, so... We need to let their stupid board flip, and I need to draw a removal spell. That's our only out. Draw a removal spell for a flyer. That's how we can win the game. Because they have me on a 2-turn air clock. That ain't it. Alright, gonna have to flip my Grove this time. Little bit too late, man. Ah, this was a mulligan to 5, right? Oh, brutal, 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 brutal. Their deck was chock full of crazy cards, though. Oh, wait, we have 2 Flourishing Hunters to draw as well. Actually, we're still in this. We have a ton of outs. I mean... I can draw one of my burn spells here. No, it has to be one of 2. It has to be exactly Blessed Bolt. One of out. Come on, please. Ah, man, that really sucks. 2 Flourishing Hunters. I bet you one of the Flourishing Hunters would have won the game. Gain 6, buys me multiple. Oh, it's the very next card. Oh, man. That's so frustrating. I'm pretty sure I had the win next turn. Oh, maybe not. I lied. They hit a Ballista Watcher. So Ballista Watcher means they would have been able to ping as well, but... Ah! Feels bad, dude! We were so close! So close. Well, I guess I'm happy because what did we start off? 2-2 or 1-2 or something, so getting up to 4-3 wasn't the worst, but I really wanted this deck to work out better. I think we got a little bit unlucky, but 4 wins at the end of the day. I don't think you can complain too much. You can just complain just enough. God damn it, I hate everything. No. But for reals, good beats. That's it for me today. Thanks for watching, everybody. Again, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and we'll see you back on the YouTubes tomorrow. Peace out.